the music's off, I'm still wanting to move to Jenny and the Mexicats. Guys, we have very cool guests today. Jenny and Pantera of Jenny and the Mexicats, an amazing band that fuses all. I'm hearing reggae, I'm hearing ska, I'm hearing salsa, I'm hearing tropical music.
Get it out for them.
Yeah, right?
Rumba, flamenco, lots of things.
Yes.
And you have a British, or you're a British
What's up?
singer? I like. What got you to go to Mexico and become part of the Mexicats?
The boys, actually, because I met them in Spain. And then we worked a bit in Spain, did England, and we're like, right, off to Mexico. And off we went.
Isn't that amazing?
We live quite a lot in Madrid. We live like, I lived like 10 years.
He lived 10.
Yeah.
But how come she speaks like Mexican Spanish? How come? Because I've seen your videos, I'm like, I'm tripping. You got me tripping. I was like, oh my God, she's speaking Mexican? Wait a minute. I'm like, oh my God, she's so good.
Eventually you learn, don't you?
Yeah, but you
or
got
people,
it.
Or people speak for you and then you're in a mess.
Right, nice.
But she's really good with
love
accents.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah.
Well, British people can do American accents, right? Better than American people can do
You
British
think
accents.
so?
And I think she does a better Mexican accent than you.
She probably
Oh,
does.
come on, you have a Mexican grandma.
Yeah, no. ¿Qué pasó, güey?
See?
Gotta do the way.
You gotta do the way.
Where'd you guys come up with your sound? Because there really is so many influences. It seems like you guys probably have an amazing record collection, each of you, or CD collection, MP3 collection, whatever it is today, of all kinds of different sounds. So how do you mix them up?
Actually, while we're touring, it's a really big battle of who puts the music, because Jenny doesn't like the music that each likes, each doesn't like the music that David likes. There's at some point that we like some stuff of each other, but it's always a battle. Like, for example, I like punk rock. I love Rancid, Ramones, Sex Pistols, but I play flamenco guitar. So I also like Camarón de la Isla, Paco de Lucia.
Wow, Paco de Lucia.
Of course.
You should watch the film. There's a film with Paco de Lucia.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
We just took part in something where they've had La Guitarra de Paco de Lucia, and they've gone to different artists, and they play it. So Pantera played, and I was singing,
Good job,
and they've gone to like different people, and they've recorded like a whole track of different artists playing that guitar and singing, and they're going to mix it all together.
I gotta guess your sign. Virgo?
No
No go.
Okay, no go, Virgo, no go.
No go.
Capricorn.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes!
Yeah.
I stitch. You see,
Got
Daniel, the
it.
director of the show, never believes when I do that. See, second try. That's good.
Are you gonna be like Walter Mercado now?
Yes. I'm the Cuban Walter Mercado.
You guys know what it is? Todo lo que me sobra. Ah.
So what's going on? And are you guys touring right now? Tell us a little bit. Update. Tell us what's going on in your careers.
Yeah. Okay. We're in our 8th year, just starting our 8th year of Jenny and the Mexicats.
Wow, congrats.
Great.
We're in Mexico. We're based in Mexico. We've had 2 albums out, and we're putting a new one out in like October. We're about to release a concert that we did in El Metropolitan. Es un teatro en el DF que está bien bonito.
Nice.
And we recorded that in November, like the end of November. That's coming out soon. We're on constant tour. We basically just go from one place to the next place to the next.
Is that how
place to the
musicians
next
make a
place to
living
the
these
next place.
days? Now that it's kind of right.
It is. So you gotta make a good effort.
Wow.
So we're coming now more to States. We are in Mexico. We go to Latin America, and we go to Spain and other parts in Europe. We're going to England soon. Yes.
Nice. Bring it.
Finally, after
Like
8 years.
curiously through the Latin door.
But when you get back to your home country, only speaking Spanish, throw them completely off to the last second. Okay?
They don't understand any Spanish.
Oh my God, they will love you, I'm sure. I have a question though, because right now the music industry is a little messed up, right? So what is the biggest challenge as a band, to stick together, create fresh music, and keep the people engaged?
I think you just have to make honest music. And we've never tried to be someone else. I think we've been quite lucky because when we met each other, we just played how we played. So I suddenly stumbled upon a cajon, for example. And the way that I sing, like sometimes with a drum kit, it can be quite obtrusive. And the cajon is very flexible in that sense. And it's the flamenco guitar is very rhythmic, but he plays with like flamenco technique. So you have like the punch, but without we mix it with other things. So I think, and then you have the trumpet, and then you've got different heads making music. So you've got someone who, like me, who had my whole training with music was classical, jazz, big band. And then when I started to make songs with the guitar, it's because I love folk and reggae.
Yeah.
And so then mix that with people who have more Latin way of thinking, and I think that's how it came out. And we never tried to make it fresh. It just is.
Now, before we get to, I want to bring Bruno out of here because you guys have had an experience with him. But I also come out here, Bruno, for a second. We're also going to do some posters.
Here we go.
Hey. Yeah. Before we get into these posters that we made of ourselves because we love the name Jenny and the Mexicats, so we did a band for each of us. But before we get to that, give us the quick briefing. How did you guys meet and how do you guys get along so well?
We were a few weeks ago, I don't know if a month ago, here in LATV in an interview, and Jenny, what happened?
I was like, has anybody got some weed?
Yeah, and of course
And
it
they
was.
were like, my friend Bruno. And I was like, Bruno, amigo.
And then it's like family at that point.
like
You know, it's
family.
like, okay, we get each other, we understand.
You guys are sharing weed.
And by the way, I just want to state this. This is shot in California, and we all have prescriptions, so it's
Right.
pretty
Yes.
much, yeah.
This
pretty
is-
much
I got
legal.
glaucoma.
Yeah, this is medical nourishment. This is a serious thing.
Now, getting to these posters, so we all love the name Jenny and the Mexicats. It's really clever. So we all decided to do one of each for ourselves. So the first one is going to be Nelly's new group, and this is called Nelly and the Democrats. Okay?
When did I ever get a party affiliation?
Okay.
I mean, like, seriously?
Are you no party affiliation? 'Cause
Not
so am
right
I.
now.
No,
I
me and
mean, seriously.
But you're a
there-
Democrat.
Why?
I'm an independent because.
People are you know,
Presumptuous.
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 Okay.
Politically,
Still a good name for a band.
I call that political profiling.
I like that.
Political
You know what it is?
profiling.
It's the hat. It's the hat. The second one. Now we all know Bruno went to an Ivy League school. Okay. So Bruno and the Aristocrats.
Look bad.
Bruno, you get the
I
Bruno and the
love that.
I gotta
Aristocrats.
get in touch with my Ivy League side.
Dennis likes to go to parties and clubs with the name Thunder in it for some reason.
Yes.
Okay.
Thunder
so
Down
we have
Under.
Dennis and the Thundercats.
Woo!
Okay. And then I don't get to write my own things. We have the writer in the back, and he loves to make fun of me. So I
Okay,
actually came up
let's
with Umbi and the Thermostats.
Thermostat.
Where is? Oh, there we go. By the way, Dennis is gonna appreciate this. Do you see that in the middle? That was my gay headshot.
Hey, you
The
were,
gay
The one in the
headshot.
middle, that was my gay headshot. But I had to like.
were you blonde on that picture? You look
I don't.
blonde.
Well, I probably had highlights because that was my gay headshot. All right, guys. First of all, you guys are so much fun. We want to have you back for the next segment where you're gonna do a performance for us. But
course.
before that, Bruno's gonna play a game. So, guys, stay with us.
Oh,
Stay
God.
with us. When I come back from a
Time,
commercial
time,
break,
time.
more with the Jenny and the Mexicats on the Zoo.